Again. Hey, it's weekend tea time. It's been quite the month for Coquitlam's A.J. Ewart. Last month, A.J. was named the top NCAA collegiate golfer, winning the Jack Nicklaus Award. The other day, he earned himself a berth into the U.S. Amateur Championship. A.J. shot rounds of 71, and he backed it up with the final round 64 to tie for first place. So he's off to the U.S. Amateur, which goes next month down in New Jersey. Vancouver Golf Tour is out in Chilliwack for the always popular Chilliwack Open, and that is where we find VGT Commissioner Fraser Mulholland. Good morning, Commish. How's the Chilliwack Golf Club treating you this morning, my friend?
Wonderful. I have to give them full marks for getting this golf course. Caleb Fisher, he's done a fantastic job. Just came in as the head superintendent last year, and the golf course is just in mint shape.
It's always in great shape out there. The Chilliwack Open, presented by the hardworking people of Langley Concrete Group. Commish, this tournament is always a must-play event for those on the Vancouver Golf Tour. Why do you think this event, Fraser, is so well received by golfers and everybody at the Chilliwack Golf Club? Because they give up their golf course every year for this popular 36-hole event.
Absolutely, and it is a fantastic tournament, and it's a full tournament, and it's not just a golf tournament. It's a social experience for all the players who come on out. Last night there was a Friday horse race that about 36 players got to compete in. Tonight they've got a nice barbecue outside on the patio, little party on the patio they call it. They've got the Travis Matthew experience for the amateur golfers to go do some shopping. But for the professionals, it's really it's a stop on the tour for us, for the local players. It also serves as a stop for the players in the PGA Tour Canada, like James Allenby, who really get to come back home to continue to refine their game, try and go low. James Allenby's done that in the past. He's played this golf tournament before and shot 20 under par. And that serves as a confidence booster to get back out there and to try and keep winning bigger checks out on the PGA Tour Canada, obviously to try and make their way back onto the Corn Ferry or PGA Tour.
Commish, very good segue. Great minds think alike. We always like to talk about our feature groups. I think when everybody's teeing it up in the Valley, I'm always thinking of Kevin Stinson, five-time champion, but there's also some very talented amateur golfers who tee it up at the University of the Fraser Valley. How is the field shaping up? Because you've just mentioned James Allenby, Lauren Rowe, they're also in the field because the PGA Tour Canada's off this week. I think you've got maybe one of your strongest fields of the season.
It is, no question about it. If I look at, first off, like you said, James Allenby and John Shin, a past PGA of BC champion, Max Cohen, Kevin Stinson, Kevin Spooner, a former PGA Tour Canada player, Stephen LeCure, last year's Vancouver Open champion, Kyle German, a past champion here and used to have the golf course record, I think it's 62 or 63. Lauren Rowe, as you mentioned. Ilrian Zali, a young player, just turned pro last year on the VGT, was our winner at the Golden Eagle Open last week. Christophe Appel, last year's champion here at the Chilliwack Open. And a couple of locals, don't forget, there's quite a few local professionals here, Luke Bogdan and Connor Odell. And, of course, Zach Olson would probably be one of the top favorites playing and just won the PGA BC Championship a couple weeks ago. So I'd really look out for him. And as you said, amateur standouts, Jackson Jacob from the University of Fraser Valley and Jack Gilchrist all the way down from Gallagher's Canyon.
Commish, it looks like it's beautiful out in Chilliwack. It's a busy month ahead for the Vancouver Golf Tour. For those at home wanting to tee it up, and I know our producer Owen is one of them, what events would you steer everyone towards? Because when I look at the calendar, you've got some pretty marquee matchups coming up in the next month.
Well, I could roll out another half a dozen events in the next 6 to 8 weeks. But the next 2 weekends, we're out at Meadow Gardens for their two-day open. And then the following weekend, we're out at the at Pitt Meadows Golf Club for the Golden Ears Open. And I have to mention that Chilliwack's run this tournament for almost 60 years, as well as the Golden Ears, long-standing tournaments. It's a great history at the Chilliwack Open back about 6 or 7 years ago. Adam Hadwin came back from the PGA Tour, had a huge duel with Bryn Perry, came right down to the last few holes, went in a playoff, and Bryn actually topped him. So it's got some great history here at this tournament. But I obviously want to point to our flagship event, August 17th to the 21st, out at Vancouver's 3 city golf courses, the Johnson Meyer Insurance Vancouver Open. It is definitely our biggest event with 312 players in the field. So you can find all the details online, vancouvergolftour.com or vancouveropen.ca. But I do want to give a huge shout out to the Chilliwack Golf Club, to General Manager Brian Ewart, head professional Ryan Tafani, and obviously, again, Caleb Fisher, who are doing such a great job to put this event on year in, year out, and really welcome all the players from in and around British Columbia to play such a fantastic two-day event.
Commish, thanks for doing this. We'll have to give your cameraman Taylor a little bit of break, or else we'll get him a tripod for next time around. I appreciate his work behind the camera. Commish, thanks for all the great work, and good luck to everybody at the Chilliwack Open today. Thanks for doing this, buddy.
Thanks, you. Thanks, Jer.
There you go. Vancouver Golf Tour in full swing again this weekend. It's a busy, busy week of golf. Of course, the Lions, Whitecaps yesterday. Got a lot going on. Oh, and we'll show you Wimbledon highlights. It's your spoiler alert.
Okay.
Women's Championship has just been decided. We'll show you who won it coming up in the 9 o'clock hour.